off finger roll is just
back it up, then it drop it low. It's a must cause I'm dangerous. I be a hustle on the bus, call me.
Now
Cover hide under your covers, cause you gon' need more protection than the
point range. It's rebounded by Aldridge. Matthews into the lane. It's hauled in by Adams.
That was a layup. You gotta knock that down. You got to convert and get those opportunities.
And he gets it to go.
No, you didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean,
These feel small.
Here's
Stick
Lopez.
you on the table with a plastic cup. Say grace.
Aldridge is screen. Right side,
Y'all
Batum.
just rookies.
Wants to get it to
Now my
Matthews. Good
competition, you
up.
skip
Johnson
play
playing on the
hooky.
corner.
Ain't nobody here that can tell the track up
Great
with
look.
nine.
Disappointing.
The rappers are shut.
you know, most times he knocks
Keep
that
it
one down.
simple,
Ball
every
is with
time
him.
I'm
He's
proud.
hooked up by
If it's
Lopez.
steps to me, I
And
shall
Love
go
gets it to
loud.
go.
Raise up,
Fantastic
black
pass.
guys, break
Turn that
down.
one
I ain't
into
about talking, I
easy
lay it
basket
down
for his
slow.
teammate.
If I show y'all
Look at the pass to
know,
Lopez.
misdemeanor got him by the neck, hit him low.
Good.
Ice
Great
cold,
ball by
hard like
Lillard to
zero
set it up.
below. If you wanna battle me, the player say so.
Cavaliers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. You know, every year there are a handful of teams in the Eastern Conference that buck the trend against the West, and last year Cleveland was one of them.
And Kevin, as you said, most teams in the East struggled out of conference. So Cleveland was pretty solid against the West. I think they'll be even better with LeBron.
Let me tell you what I'm
And that
all
one's
about.
good.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence
Yeah, for real,
inside
did the
early.
beat, oh yes. And the way you put it down, it makes it sound so fresh.
And
I
stolen
be the
by
best,
Aldridge.
don't second guess.
It's 2
When
on
it
1.
comes down to rappers, boy, get that. When I say,
Matthews
tight
takes
fight,
it 2 by 2.
this about to teach you how to
Lillard
wild
attacking.
on the leader.
Second shot opportunity. Good. There's no jump shot ball.
Looking like a minute.
You can't give him that shot. I mean, a few open
Get
looks
out
are
with
all
my
it
heel
takes,
pump.
and he can really get rolling.
Cause I know what guys want.
And for the Cavs, it didn't show up in the win column. A lot of their losses to teams out west were close competitive games. Good open look. He slashes home the three.
Portland trailing here. Pass to Aldridge.
Back
to Lillard. On the wing, the 2. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Really, it was against the Southwest Division struggle. A lot of East teams struggled against those teams. 6 teams from the East had 1 or less wins against the division all season.
Always tough when the East goes out west.
Here's Lillard following the basket by Kyrie Irving. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul, and it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Chris Kaman is checked in for Lopez. Robinson comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. White is checked in for Wesley Matthews. And Steve Blake is subbed in for Lillard. The pass to Waiters. Here's Dellavedova, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. That free throw good from Dellavedova.
You know, last season the Blazers were able to get 23 wins on the road, better than 500. Excellent mark for them, and a big part of why they grabbed the 5th seed in the Western Conference.
Now here's Batum.
Club muchacho, assorted flavors.
And Waiters over the hill. And Batum gets to Robinson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers roll to 10 possession. Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Terry Stotts.
When the Holy Father handed my wings when I was both presidential plus and keep it up. Got more hits in the zip, you wanna know? I can go back in time, you can judge Ito. I know you thinking Nito, it repeats per minute, something like a Tito, but it's 300,000 more with no remote. Jacob and Lorraine, I used to do it, Tito, but he clown nigga told me that my money's Fritos. Now the Enzo doors go up like a D-Lo.
There in the
Sing on my man Nico. That's a bar, when the doors go up, it's like a fresh hell jar. We boss, he shall not get hot, he too frost. Never close your eyes, just picture yourself just holding pies. You put in a plan and your shoulder rise. Death comes by the man that controls the skies.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
Better yet, doggy,
The
just tell me how you
Cavaliers leading
feel.
by 4. Blake with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. About 7 seconds separating the shot game clock.
All in the late night shaking, boiling, lacing, baking, shaping, shaving. Gotta get this cake right as I serve it. You just burn it, breathe it, learn it. Now, why don't you take flight?
From the top of the key, and there's another one for the Cavaliers.
He's not not their first option, but not bad fallback either.
First trick on the ramp is the rock and rolling. Keep one on my staff with a new pro chromie. It bequeaths me to mention that I've been bitten, but it forced me to chuckle at what critics have written. He dresses insane, but his music admired. Ask Hannah Winter from Gold, and that's quiet. Ain't Vanity Fair, you like Kennedy Air, but you should guess who's in the insanity chair. Now it ain't about what I want, still coming through my life like. It's one thing to say that you did it. It's one thing to lie about your digits. It's one thing to say that you live it. It's another to admit it. But I admit I got all this paper plus the prettiest faces. That's all of my nature. I drive a case, but he's me Casper. Wanna meet him in my house? I got space like NASA. It don't make me happy by itself. It's sadder. I like my sister's face when she lost her papa. A Ben dad getting a stroke and nothing to trap her. John Kirk Jr. ironic but true. A man died, baby born as fair as Peru. It's a simple clue between us and imposters. We hop in the air and don't care what it cost us. Now I'm with a nerd with a pit full of marshes. I guess you could say that we fly like saucers. Zapping at we're classing that bigger. They catching crash with us, the thrashing Mac Ripper. Go ahead and say it.
And that first quarter was all about pace, guys.
Close your eyes, just picture yourself just holding pies. Implement a plan and you slowly rise.
They like to play fast, and they're doing a nice job filling the lane.
So ill, better yet, don't you just tell me how you feel.
Marion is out there with Tristan Thompson, and it's LeBron with a small pull. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Aldridge's shot is good.
Marcus Aldridge with a career high in scoring last season.
As I serve it, you just burn
Such a
it, breathe
versatile
it, learn
offensive
it.
game.
Now watch you take
Knock down
flight.
the jump shot and also
How does it
post
feel?
up.
And really deep in time. And it's 9 points for Kyrie Irving.
Well, I'm not necessarily a big fan of him shooting that shot, but they did give him the space.
Aldridge sets up the pick now for Matthews. Came in a screen on Irving. Lillard attacking, uses the glass to finish the layup.
Aldridge is a player with outstanding touch. Shoots over 80% from the line. Is able to hit contested jumpers with this high release, high arcing shot. It's one of the prettiest, most difficult shots to deal with.
Now here's Waiters. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the score.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Trailblazers trail by 4. Lillard left side. And again, it's LaMarcus Aldridge. And Aldridge, guys, great in the pick and roll with Damian Lillard, their terrific point guard. But Steve also, the pick and pop, excellent range on that jump shot.
Yeah, and Kevin, as good as he is facing up, he's even more deadly posting up inside and shooting that turnaround jumper. So this guy has a lot of weapons in his arsenal.
And right, here we go. To the left side wing. LaPree. And there's Lillard on the assist by Matthews. And that's now 7 points for Damian Lillard. Irving with the ball. He's got 9. Another 3 for Cleveland.
How about that? They respond to a three-pointer with a quick 3 of their own.
Yeah, terrific. Great back and forth sequence right there.
Lillard lays it in without an inch of room around him. Lillard's got 7 now in this quarter.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments
Out here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
A different look now for Cleveland. Anderson Varejao checked in for Tristan Thompson. Love comes in for Sean Marion. And it's Adams in for Dion Waiters. Robin Lopez is checked in for Portland. Here's Aldridge, and that one's good. Aldridge has got 6.
I really like the fact that he's getting the touches he needs here after not scoring a single point in that first quarter. Well, the season before this last one, the Trailblazers really struggled to get help from their bench. Didn't get a lot from the reserves. While the team improved significantly last year, the bench still wasn't quite up to par.
Irving for 3. Shots good. He's got 18.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Lillard attacking and stolen by Love. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Bird for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, gentlemen, there is no doubting LaMarcus Aldridge has emerged as a leader for this Blazers team. As Coach Scott said, this is his team. He's taken a leadership role. He's more vocal, everybody looks up to him, and he has the respect of all the players. And guys, Aldridge is a multiple-time All-Star. all-star, but it's the intangibles he's brought that have made all the difference.
Great stuff, Doris. Thanks. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
Damian Lillard off to a great start to his NBA career. Year one, he was the fourth ever unanimous Rookie of the Year. And then year two, his first All-Star appearance.
Miller's checked in for Cleveland. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for Irving. Portland also making some changes. Robinson's checked in for Alden. Batum comes in for Darrell Wright. And Steve Blake is subbed in for Lillard. Shots good by Miller.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
And Damian Lillard last season, the first player in NBA history to compete in all 5 major All-Star events.
Well, let's count them off right now, partner. He did the Rising Stars Challenge, the Skills event, 3-point shootout, the dunk contest, and he's played in the big game on Sunday.
It's a busy weekend.
That's a full weekend, and the young fellow handled himself well in all 5 of them.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Cavaliers.
Now, they didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there. They're dialed in from long range.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
I don't know what's happening to their defense. They don't have any effort, any purpose.
And it's really costing them. I mean, the last 5 baskets at that end have been on very easy looks. Making it look easy scoring out there because it's much more efficient here in the second.
Blake kicks to Robinson.
Nice see these ice cubes. See these ice
Yes, and it's
creams.
Blake picking up the assist.
$1 million ball.
Robinson's got his second basket.
These defenders are not putting up much of a fight on the interior. It's been embarrassing. That's 10 consecutive points allowed in the lane.
And that's not the kind of streak you want to have if you're playing defense. It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
Blake passes to Lopez. Blake dishes to Lopez. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
No, it's off the charts. It really is. Defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
Here's Blake. Matthews in the lane. That's good.
Another good pass, and their offensive execution has been impressive, to say the least.
The last 4 field goals have been assisted. Yeah, passing has kept the defense off balance, but to get assists, you got to make the shot.
Adams' shot is good.
It seems like when they've gone to him, he's really coming through. That's not something they should get away from.
Trailblazers trail by 8.
Probably use a little clock here.
Yep, make this the very last possession.
Into Lopez. Robinson kicks to Batum. 4 seconds left. Here's Matthews. And so that brings the first half to a close. Cavaliers.
We got a world premiere right here, now get lost. So don't change the diesel, turn it up a little. I got a living room full of fine dime bristles, waiting on the pistol, the diesel, and the shizzle. G's to the biz act, now ladies, here we kiss her. When the in the crib, ma, drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. When the pigs try to get at you, park it like it's hot. Park it like it's hot. Park it like it's hot. And if a get an attitude, pop it like it's hot. Pop it like it's hot. Pop it like it's hot. I got the rollie on my arm and I'm pouring and I'm over the best, cause I got it going on. I'm a bad boy with a lot of drive my own car.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
He has that slasher mentality, guys. And we saw all the evidence of that in the first half as he continually got to the rim and scored.
Yeah, he had the jetpack on today, Steve, blowing by the defender no matter who they put on.
Now I'm on the move. Your family's crying. Now you on the news. They can't find you, and now they miss you. Must I remind you, I'm only here to twist you. You dip, you then flip, you then dance to music too. Subscribe, get your issue. Baby, come close. Let me see how you get low. When the pigs try to get at you, park it like it's hot. Park it like it's hot. Park it like it's hot. And if a get an attitude, pop it like it's hot. Pop it like it's hot. Pop it like it's hot. I got the rollie on my arm and I'm pouring and I'm over the best, cause I got it going on.
Trailblazers trail by 8. Third quarter action. action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for the Trailblazers. Batum and Aldridge are the power tandem. Lillard and Matthews pair up in the back. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
One thing that Damian Lillard has made abundantly clear in his first few seasons in the league is that he is a force when the game is in its late stages. Just steps things up in a big way every fourth quarter.
And slammed in by Parashon.
You know, who says the big guy doesn't like to attack the basket? I mean, could have fooled me on that one.
Yeah, nice change of pace for him to power one home.
Yeah, it's not usually his role, but he takes advantage of the situation there.
Matthews into the lane. Wasted no time on that one. Matthews has got his third bucket of the night.
You know, he was smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving him too much size to be effective inside.
Agreed. As long as he picks his spots, his outside shot will be hard to block, no matter who's on him.
Trailblazers trail by 9. Lillard the pass to Lopez. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. It's going to be on Parashon.
Aldridge can do so many things on a basketball floor. It shouldn't really come as a surprise when he switches his style up. Last year, he played a lot more with his back to the basket. Jesus.
Transform to a grown man and transform again like skateboard can make more. Still my style, I ain't got no reward like make yourself bigger like mushroom. Mario Kart.
And he makes both free throws. And to add what you said about Aldridge, the years before his last season, he seemed to face up to the basket, hard to shoot over people, which was fine as he was so gifted.
But I think with the change to the Blazers' offensive schemes and just the way the team wanted to approach the season, they needed more of a back to the basket. And Aldridge was as dominant as ever, stepping into that role in addition to still being able to knock down his face-up jumper.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Yes, Kevin, Cavaliers head coach David Blatt, unknown here in the United States, but he spent the last 2 decades establishing himself as the premier coach in Europe. Last season, he led Maccabi Tel Aviv to an upset EuroLeague title. One GM described the team as, quote, outgunned at every position except coach. Kevin, it's been his dream to coach in the NBA.
Many consider him a genius-level coach. Thanks. We'll see how he does.
Excellent ball movement there, guys. Yeah, I think that's what's key this run, because they're keeping the ball moving. Defense hasn't been able to set up.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Kevin Love, an incredible rebound. Seems Steve has brought that same desire and tenacity to his overall development as a player.
Yeah, his commitment to his conditioning has been big. His development with his three-point shooting, constantly working on his game. He's become one of the big stars in this league by putting in the time and effort.
But two dishes to Aldridge. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Make no mistake on the open jump shot. Aldridge has got 10 points in the game. The Cavaliers leading by 13. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession.
When you talk about that internal drive and desire for Kevin Love, you see it from his physique to his skills, and most of all, in his video game numbers, which are even more eye-popping than his real numbers.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Good point, Clark. Very good. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Here's Irving. Following the basket by LaMarcus Aldridge.
He had no problem knocking down that shot. And a little more damage inflicted on another defensive lapse.
Yeah.
And I think as much as desire, Love's understanding of the game plays a big role in his success. He knows where to be on the court, but also what he needs to do off the court to be successful.
Now here's Batum. And another three for Portland.
They brought you ice creams, 2 for a pair.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter.
This is warfare, 'cause back in the
Irving
day,
kicks
my
to
time
Evans.
was great, and it seemed like my angels couldn't blow them away. But then I sold my first verse and caught that NSX, but I was still riding in them.
Puts it up from 15. And again, it's Cleveland.
He may be the guy to put this game even farther out of reach.
Listen clearly now.
Trailblazers trail by
Can you hear me
12.
now? Can I have it like that?
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, you know, these calls can be some of the toughest in the game for the officials.
It all happened so fast. I really think that was the right call. The defender was not really set in that situation.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Arian comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Waiters in for Adams. And Portland with a change here too. Terrell Wright's checked in for Wesley Matthews.
from Louis Deals
Now,
to Jimmy
here
Choo's
is Irving.
real. She know the
He's
time
got
she
20.
sees the Richard Mille. Flat double skeletal.
And
turn me
stolen
on.
by Lillard.
It's just like a body move. It turns her on. And all our car doors go up like Transformers. See, I can do it this away, I can do it that away. From the crib in Virginia to that new Miami getaway. So cooler like new edition, unless you
touch
hide
off
it
the
yourself.
glass.
I get it, okay.
Lillard's
Let
got
it roll
17.
away.
Yeah, he's been the key cog in their offense with the way he shot the ball.
His percentage today beyond impressive. Certainly not his fault the score is what it is.
Well, last season viewed as a bit of a hiccup in Kyrie Irving's rise to greatness. His shooting percentages fell, but he actually improved his assist-to-turnover ratio. He's cut his turnover rate every season.
For the Trailblazers, Robinson comes in for Chris Kaman, and Steve Blake is subbed in for Damian Lillard.
And for Irving, some have said he over-dribbles and tries to freelance too much offensively. They'd like to see him become more pass-oriented. Some of that really a function of personnel, but I think he can and will improve as a passer.
Here's Irving. Portland making their last shot. He dishes it to Waiters. Irving drives in. Misses from close range.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket. Not that time.
You talk about areas for Irving to improve Mark defense.
Yeah, and with LeBron back, I think every player will be held to a higher standard defensively. No question. Kyrie, you can be a player with a lot of responsibility offensively, but to be great, you got to do it at both ends.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Kyrie Irving. And a switch here also for Portland. Matthews has checked in. Clock at 6. Here's LeBron. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Well, they already had him staggered, and now all of a sudden they're throwing some haymakers.
So it's Portland now, following the score by Cleveland, stolen by Thompson. Pass to Marion.
Can I have it like that? You got it like that. Can I have it like that?
LeBron against Robinson. LeBron passes to Waiters. And Cleveland again with the bucket. 29 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Blake. Wesley Matthews on the wing. Baseline J on the way. And too long on the shot.
He has not been on his game. And, you know, their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not helped the situation. Well, he wasn't phased at all by the bigger man on him. And on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Cavaliers on top, up by 16. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena.
You know this ain't a game to us. You strange to us. That's when we getting dangerous. Come on. This is serious. We could make you delirious.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This was such a pretty pass, Kevin. A beautiful assist, and of course it turned into the easy basket. But just a gorgeous play there.
My whole entire unit is dangerous. Hold your breath. We swinging it from right to left. With the rock left, we hot to death. Staying alive. You know only the strongest survive. Holding my heat under my seat, whipping the fire. Baseline for all of my people moving around. Give me your pound. All of my holding it down. Cutting you out. The new.
The Cavaliers leading by 16. They've got Anderson Varejao. Deion Waiters is out there with Adams. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Miller in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And Mike Miller gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Here's Lillard. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Lillard. 3 from Matthews. Shot is off. And Cleveland will come the other way. And he lobs up with the rim up high and expects the alley-oop.
Well, as they continue dominating, I wonder just how much better this team is. Yeah, I think it really could get out of hand. And you can credit their defense just as much as their offense for that.
Here is Matthews following the score by Cleveland. And that one's good.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
Clark, no question who's been in control of this game.
It has been all theirs, fully in control.
Now
not really necessary with nobody on you. I mean, why put yourself off balance on that shot when you're wide open?
And Batum kicks to Lopez. And a dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Cutting into the lead with a huge one-hand throwdown.
That's how to get your team back into it.
Yes, sir. That may put a little life back into this team.
Now here's Adams. Now the feed to Miller. Drive by Adams. And it's blocked by Lopez. Love the pass to Adams. That's in there. Love with the assist. Love's got 4 assists in the game.
Wow, such a steady hand. He's the one responsible for getting them this late lead.
Can't argue with that at all, Steve. His shooting percentage has been off the charts.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Well, Kevin Love is really a player who I think befuddles hundreds because the numbers say he's a superstar, probably a top 5 player, but then he's never been to the playoffs. To that, I would simply say basketball is a team game. Individuals don't take teams to the playoffs. So despite that, there are some left wondering if his numbers are greater than his actual impact on the team. I'm not one of them.
Now here's Matthews. Shot misses. Adams outside. That's the 3-5. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And for Love, the other reason for the skepticism, he's not a chiseled, overpowering athlete. He's not flashy. Maybe he doesn't look like a superstar, but his game speaks for itself, just the strength and the skill.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That'll be his second foul of the game. James checked in for Mike Miller. The Cavaliers leading by 19 points. Lillard outside.
Missy be the name and y'all should already know. I've been around all this golf face, so shimmy, 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 shimmy. Let me grab the microphone and I'ma take it away. Every time I spit, I'm blowing 1 or 2 speakers. Top model diva, but my name not Eva. Yeah, I bring fever, rockin' classic Adidas. Straight off the heater, ripping needles off the meter. Here I go, flip, flip. Back it up, then it drop it low. It's a must cause I'm dangerous. So be a hustle on the bus to call me.
I'm right with you there, Steve. I mean, let it flow when you feel it.
Yeah, no choice but to lunge for that pass to stop it from getting through.
That was a good job. It could have been a quick bucket if he doesn't knock it out of bounds there.
Here's Aldridge. Shot from the inbound. Here's Lopez. And he battles for the ball. Gets the second chance bucket.
I'll tell you what, he's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. Right back into it.
And that will be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession.
Missy finna spit just simply wrong. Misdemeanor always make him see feel
And out of
small.
bounds as
Sticky
the
on the table
Trailblazers
with a
gain
plastic
possession.
cup.
Boy,
Say
did they ever
grace.
make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Y'all just rookies. Now my competition, you skip or play hooky. Ain't nobody here that can tell the truck off and I ain't done rapping
Poked
some
away.
shit.
Out of bounds.
Keep it
Cleveland
simple
takes
every
possession.
time I
That's just
flow.
another
If you
mistake.
step to me, I shall
They got
go
it on
low.
autopilot and they
Raise
look
up
totally
like guys
dejected.
break no. I ain't about talking, I lay him down slow.
Here's LeBron.
If I show y'all know, Misdemeanor got
fouled
about
on the
a
way
neck,
out.
hit
2
him
free throws
low.
now for
Ice
him.
cold hard like 0 below.
Well, it's
If
funny,
you
back
wanna
when
battle me,
LeBron
the player
joined,
say
some critics
so.
said giving up the chance to be a franchise player and carry a team. But guess what? No matter who LeBron plays with, he's always a franchise player. That's how good he is.
And you think back to LeBron after the 2011 finals, many also questioned whether he had, quote unquote, what it took
Let me tell
to
you
win a
what
title.
I'm
He's
all
obviously
about.
answered those questions.
About spin hot rhymes
Now,
on my
here's Lillard.
Yeah, Pharrell did the
6
beat
to
on
shoot.
West. And the way you put it down, it makes it sound
And he goes
so.
strong with the
I'll be the
one-handed
best,
jam.
don't second
None
guess.
of the
When it
defenders
comes down
wanted
to
anything
rappers,
Clark
boy,
could
get
do with on
that.
that jam.
I
When
do
I say,
not blame
tight
him
as
at
my
all,
fingers.
Mark. He was
Missy
coming
Bobby
in
teach
with
you how
a
to
bunch of
follow
steam
leader.
and was ready to posterize whoever decided to get in his way.
All right, I understand, fellas, but
Get
come
out with
on.
my
You've got
high
to
heel
challenge him a little bit at
Cause I
least.
know what guys
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what David Blatt said to the team. His message was this: always know these guys are capable of exploding and putting up points in a hurry. So I don't want to see anybody letting up until that final whistle blows. Guys, back to you.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. And some harsh criticism criticism, Clark, for LeBron after the decision, or his comments after the 2011 finals?
Yeah, you know what, Kevin? It's really impressive to see how he's handled that. He knows he misspoke and mishandled both of those situations. To his credit, he's expressed regret about those things. His plan of maturity, we've always seen him. One of the remarkable things about LeBron is that the magnitude of his celebrity has acted expectations. I don't know if we've had an athlete handle himself any better under the hot, bright lights of stardom.
While the Cavaliers largely underachieved last season, a big part of that was constantly dealing with distractions the entire season, it seemed.
Yeah, it certainly appeared that way. It was always something with players fighting in-house or items getting leaked to the media and causing things to get stirred up. It's very hard when those distractions are circulating for you to be effective.
Lopez kicks to Lillard. Outside for Batum. Outside Matthews. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter. Lillard attacking. That one's good. Lillard's got 4 points now in the quarter. Getting into it with each other. Saying they won out of Cleveland. Some players saying it was about their brand and nothing else. They did everything they could do to get things in order this summer and get a pretty good job.
On better footing now, for sure. And so here we go.
I can go back in time, you can judge me though. I know you thinking Nito. It repeats the minutes, something like a TiVo, but it's 300,000 more with no remote.
They sure did, Kevin. Every time
I used to go Tito, but he clowned me and told me that my money's Fritos. Now the Enzo doors go up like the D-Los. We on same song sung on my man Nigo. That's outlaw. When the doors go up, it's like a fresh hell jaw. You pause, you shall not get hot in too frost. Close your eyes, just picture yourself just folding pies.
For the Cavs, they needed to have a big change in culture. With bringing LeBron back into the fold.
Better get buddy, just tell me how you feel.
Expecting to be solely focused on winning games this season.
How you feel,
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Dreaming, scheming, reading all in the late night.
6 seconds left in the fourth.
Baking, shaping, shaving. Gotta get this cake right as I serve it. You just burn it, breathe it, learn it. Now watch you take flight.
Robinson kicks to Blake.
How does it feel? Yes, sir.
Pass to right.
You don't know
6 to shoot. Wide open one.
First pick on the rack was the rock and roll. Keep one on my staff with a new phone. Me if you teach me to mention that I've been bitten, but I'm forced to chuckle.